Good evening, Dora Kamara. You're welcome to TableTurn. Good evening to you.
Take a little bit and see how far we've come from. Hey, na 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 na. Stop there, take a little bit and see.
All right. Good evening, everyone, and you're welcome to the program. And this is TableTurn, and I am your host, Dede K. You're welcome to the program tonight. But first of all, let me say thank you to my CEO. Thank you to the manager of the team TableTurn, the one who is behind everything we are doing. I say special thanks to you, Amira K. Good evening. Welcome to TableTurn. Just want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your critics. Thank you also for your encouragement. We really appreciate you. And I also want to say thank you to those who took their time as well to donate to the TableTurn Foundation. God bless you. Wherever you are, may the Lord God continue to bless you. Some of them do not want their names to be said. So you know who I'm talking about and you know about yourself. I said thank you very much for your contribution. And thank you for your belief in believing in this platform. May God bless you. Tonight, we have an interesting topic that says, who rules the home? Who rules the home? Who rules the home? We are going to talk about that in a short while. We're going to talk about who rules the home. But before then, I want to explain to us or make a little bit of introduction what TableTurn is all about. TableTurn is a place where we discuss issues like spiritual issues, normal issues, and all sorts of life. Sometimes we talk about sexual issues, relationship issues. TableTurn is a place where we dig deep until we find a result. In this platform, we don't give up on this platform. And if there are any situation, we try our best to make sure that we dig deep, we get to the root till we find a solution of that issue. In this platform, I know people are watching all over the world of different kinds of religions, different kinds of belief. This platform is called TableTurn. That means sometimes there are some situations that are going to turn upside down, not of what you think. There are a lot of things that have been swept under the carpet that really needs to come to the open. So TableTurn go to dig deep and we find a solution to that. So we just want to introduce what is TableTurn to you. That is what we are all about. On this platform, we have psychologists, we have advocates, we have men and women of God, we have activists, we have all of them in this platform. So in any way that we can help you, we are open to help you. Our informations, our detail is on the platform. Our details is on the platform. You can as well copy it out. You can as well email us. If you want your story to be heard or you like your story to be heard, you can as well contact us on our email address. Our both email address is there. It's called tableturn@gmail.com. TableTurn, the same at yahoo.com, is the same spelling. The TableTurn with a D on the end. And our WhatsApp number is +32 4978 403884. +32 4978 403884. That is our WhatsApp number. And our Leica number is +32 466 274 775, excuse me, 775. I repeat, +32 466 274 775. That is our Leica number. You can as well call us on our Leica number. And if by chance you choose to call and we are not available to answer you immediately, we will definitely get back to you. You can as well drop your name and your telephone number. We get back to you for those of you who would like your story to be heard. I just want to talk about the platform. And sometimes when we raise some issue, please do not take it personal. Do not get offended. We are only digging deep because we want to get to the root of the matter. Thank you very much once more again. You're welcome to the platform. That is all about TableTurn. As time goes on, we'll continue to allow you guys to know what is the progress on the platform. Good evening, Reverend Justice Osazua. Good evening, Matthew. You're welcome to TableTurn. Tonight, we're discussing the topic, who rules the home? Who rules the home? Who rules the home? A lot of questions have been asked, who rules the home? And when we talk about ruling the home, is various ways in ruling the home. So I'm gonna start in what we think, or what they think, or what someone think that this is why he or she is gonna choose that a woman rules the home. Okay? And I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read the story to us. After that, then the line will be open for calls and for your opinion, for you to call in and give your opinion in your own perspective, what you think or how you feel if it's a woman or a man that rules the home. Okay? I'm gonna read. Tonight's topic is called, who rules the home? Is it a man or a woman? From the beginning of creation, the woman called Eve was created to support Adam. The reason why Eve was able to convince Adam to eat the forbidden fruit, it is because the devil knew that Eve is in charge of the kitchen. So whatever she give out for the menu, that is what Adam, her husband, is definitely gonna eat with love. Nature has denied the women to claim nature have denied the women, deprived the women to calm the nerves of the men. Nature have deprived the women to calm the nerves of the men. I repeat, nature has deprived the women to calm the nerves of the men. Women are the managers of the home, while men funds the home. How do women rule the home? How do women rule the home? They look after the affairs of the home. These are the followings. These are the followings. Taking care of the kids. Taking care of the kids. Cooking meals in the house. 3, they do the home service like washing, washing of the clothes of their husband, tidying the house. Also support the man with advice and idea on how to run the home financially. 4, women, I hope you're listening. 4, they know when an item is missing. This is what somebody is saying, that this is how a woman should take a part in the house, in the home, okay? And when an item is missing, they know when the item is missing, they know when to replace the item that is missing. A woman should be the admin of the home and the management, e.g., like buying things, food stuff, bringing the children to school, preparing them for church, etc., so on and so on. And may the Lord bless us with wisdom and understanding as we are about to find out the reasons if it's a woman that runs the home or is a man that runs the home. I just read what a gentleman wrote, that he thinks by so doing, this is how a woman should be in a matrimonial home. And this is the job of a woman in her matrimonial home. Just to do the actions, cook, clean, take care of his children, advise the man when advice is needed, and stuff. This is what a young man wrote and said. For him, this is what he finds that a woman, this should be the character of a woman in the home. That is what the gentleman is saying. Everything that I have read. Sorry guys, the network just waved. Good evening, everyone. All right. So that's what the young man is saying, that this should be the criteria of a woman in the house. My Presido, good evening to you. You're welcome. Favor Osas Godwin, you're welcome. Christiana Justice Osazuwa, you're welcome. Good evening to you, ma. You all are welcome to the platform where we are discussing the issue tonight, that who rules the home. For a young man, he said, women should be the one taking care of the kids, cooking, making meals, watching, serving their husband, advising them where advice is needed, how to manage the finances, how to keep things in order. A woman should take care of the kids, take them to school, prepare them for church, etc., etc. That is what the young man finds that a woman should do. He thinks that that is the best way for a woman should behave in the house. When you talk about successful relationship is not finding the right mate or being the right soul mate to the person. There are a lot when you want to talk about successful relationship. When you want to talk about bringing successful relationship, there are a lot required from us that are women. A lot required from us that are women. In the world that we are living today, most especially in this part of the world that we are living today, a lot have changed. And the reason why a lot have changed, because we as women, we have the opportunity to be working. And excuse me to say this, we have the opportunity to work. They said what a man can do, a woman can do it better. So a lot of women have taken this upon their shoulder and think that we can equal our shoulder with men. But there are things that men can do that a woman cannot do. If I should say, let me ask the women on the platform, I know 95% of women will not want to wake up in the morning to go and walk. If we are being honest, no women will want to stand up and say, I'm going to walk. I don't think so. That any woman will want to wake up in the morning and say they want to go and walk. No, they rather go and allow the man to do the job, and then they relax and spend what they have to spend, because that is what women are made for. But in the society we are in, they have introduced us to something that make us to say, I don't like to use the word independent, because when you say I'm an independent woman, it depends on what you say independent, because nobody is independent. There is nobody that is independent. You are depending on your boss to earn your salary. You are depending on somebody to do so. Even the plant is not independent, because it depends on the soil to even have water so that it can grow. So in this, I say most of us, we think we are independent and we can do things ourselves. But now there is this big problem that is going on now, that we need to call our attention as women to. Our attention as women. We have to call our attention as women to this. When you have a man and your husband is earning lesser than you, or you are earning higher than your spouse or your fiancé or your boyfriend, that does not give you the privilege to override that man as a woman. But in the society we are in today, we see it happen over and over again. Most men cannot speak because their wife earn more than them. Most men cannot make decision because they are not the one putting the bread on the table. So they are scared to speak. In all this, a lot have passed them by. A lot has passed them by. They are giving their birthright, as we can see in the beginning, that God created women to support the men. God created women to support the men. But in the society we are in today, every support comes with an insult. So tonight we're going to find out from you that are the viewers. Our number is on the screen. You can call up on the WhatsApp number. You can as well type in. The line is now open. The line is now open so that we will discuss this issue. I'm going to come on the part that where the young man is saying women is to care for the children, cook meals, stay at home, take care of the husbands, watch their clothes, advise them in financial issues where it's needed. When things are no longer in the home, that they should be the one to be buying these things in the home. So he have pointed out some things as a young man that he thinks that this should be the criteria of women, that this should be our duty, that this should be our duty. Spend the love, you're welcome. Good evening to you. That this should be our duty. So tonight we want to find out what is our duty. Who rules the home? Is it the woman or the husband. The line is open. You can as well call in and bring in your opinion. Your opinion are needed, which is very important. Bring it in. Because in this topic, who rules the home? A lot is inside this topic. There are a lot that are hidden in this topic. So we are going to find out tonight if it's we who are women that rules the home, and on what aspect do we rule the home. Do we rule the home in every way, or we just rule the home in only some particular areas? So the line is open. You can as well call in to give in your own opinion. And in all these, there are 5 elements that are very important. But as the show continues, or as the program continues, we're gonna talk also about these elements that we think, or that I think, and if you will agree with me, that these are the qualities and stuff that I think a woman should have. And the young man said his own part, very interesting. He said we should cook, watch, clean, serve our husband, iron their clothes, tidy the whole place. A lot of things he said here, which is really very interesting. So I want you guys, viewers, to say your own take on this, if what he's saying is right. If what he's saying is right. And he said, in this aspect, women should be the one ruling the home. And he said, as for men do not know anything about if the kids are sick, for example, or if they have to go to school or not. He said, these are the women duty, that this is the women position to know that. So he has a very good argument here, and we're going to discuss it. So the line is open. You can as well call on the WhatsApp number and let us hear you as you call in, as we're going to discuss this thing tonight. Who rules the home? Who rules the home? A woman or a man that rules the home? So who rules the home? Ladies, I'm waiting for you guys. Do you agree that our job is to cook, clean, wash, take care of the kids, and do some groceries shopping, and manage the house to check when things are empty or not? And by so doing, we are ruling the home. So what is your take on it? So please, you can as well type, and I'm going to read it out, what you think, if that is the job for a woman to do. By so doing, then you know that the woman have ruled the home. So you can call in. The lines are open. Thank you very much. The lines are open. And you can as well type and give your own opinion. The lines are open. And while I'm waiting for your call to call in, I just want to use this opportunity as well to announce that the 11th of August, 2020, there will be a man of God who will be joining us live all the way from Nigeria, Enugu, Nigeria. Bishop Robert Okwaba will be joining us still on the topic of gay, and we are asking the question this time around, if homosexual is in the blood. If homosexuality is in the blood, that is what we're going to be discussing on the 11th of August. So I want to use the opportunity to announce it to you guys. Please put it in your agenda. It will be another interesting topic for us again on the 11th of August 2020. So we will be having Bishop Robert Okwaba will be with us all the way from Nigeria, from Enugu City, the city I went to school, the city I grew up. So he will be joining us from that city, from Enugu, Nigeria, on the 11th of August. So put it in your agenda. And it says, if gay is homosexual, if homosexuality is in the blood. So we're going to find out when we're going to have our great bishop in the house already. So that aside, we are on the topic, who rules the home. As a woman, what is your quality to rule the home? The young man said you have to clean, you have to watch, you have to cook, you have to do all those things, that these are the things that you need to do as a woman. So, and he has a very good argument there, that as a woman that you have to cook and clean and wash, and by so doing, he said that. While I'm waiting for you guys call, I will be talking about the essential things that are needed. Essential things that are needed in every relationship. In every relationship. Like I said in the beginning, that success in a relationship does not come merely for finding the right mate or being the right soulmate. One, too much. When you put too much of money in front of your relationship, I'm talking in my own perspective while I'm waiting for your own call. When you put too much money in relationship energy, what are the essential perspectives for you to have a successful relationship? What do you think is essential for you to have a healthy, peaceful, loving relationship? Personally, for me, when money is too much in a relationship, it is a problem. When money always comes every now and then in a relationship, then you are leading yourself into chaos. You're leading yourself into an arena where you want to quarrel and fight. That is where you're leading yourself into. You go into an arena full of problems. So try as much as possible to minimize that, because there are some people in relationship, they demand a lot from their husband. So who rules the home? How do you rule the home with your husband? That is my own perspective on it. Anyway, that is my own perspective on it. And another thing again, how much time do you spend? How much time do you spend at dinner table? How much time do you spend at dinner table? Good evening, Mrs. Roliolo. You're welcome to TableTurn. Good evening to you, ma. How much time do you spend at dinner table? We are going to talk about things that are very essential in relationship. Who rules the home? How do you rule your home? How much time do you spend at dinner table? Do you take a walk with your family? How much do you save together? How much do you save together? How much do you walk together? How much time do you spend at dinner table? How much time do you spend with your kids, your husband, your family on the table? How much time? Or do you spend your time, most of all your time, on telephone? And don't even recognize when the man have to eat. How much time do you spend? A woman suffer all things in the beginning. You have to suffer all these things in the beginning just for you to get to the essential part of a good relationship. For you to get to the essential part of a good relationship / marriage. No matter how learned you are or how much you have invested your time, money, and energy, whatever it is that you have done in your relationship, you must know this. A man is a man. So I am waiting for your call. I don't want to talk about me. This is my own perspective on it. So all of us, we really have to see how we can contribute in our relationship and try to make it a good one. No matter how learned you are, I said it, no matter how learned you are, or how much you think you earn, or how much you think you have invested in the relationship / marriage, don't forget, a man will always be a man. How do you serve your husband? Or how do you serve your fiancé? How do you serve him? How do you show him that he is valuable? How do you show him that he is welcome? How do you show him that he is needed in the relationship? Who rules the home? Is it you that rules the home? Do you make all the decisions? Do you make some decisions without asking your husband? Do you make some decisions without asking your fiancé? Do you make some decisions without asking your boyfriend, or I want to do this? Or do you just go ahead without his consent and start making decisions on your own, carrying out things and doing things on your own? Are these the things that you do? Are these the things you do? If so, we are on the table tonight. TableTurn. We're discussing the issue, who rules the home? We want to know who rules the home. Is it you as a woman that rules the home, or is your husband that rules the home? So let's discuss the issue tonight. A young man is saying for him, he thinks women, we should wash, cook, clean, do all the necessary things. And that is what a woman should do, because we are supposed to be found in the kitchen. That's what the young man is saying. So what is your take on that? And I believe that I've read enough for us to understand. So when you say who rules the home, let's find out who rules the home. Is it the man that rules the home, or is the woman that rules the home? So who rules the home for you, or what you think? You can as well type. I'm going to read it out, and you can as well call. The line is open. The line is open, so you can as well call. You can as well call or type. I'm going to read it. And a friend is saying that a woman cannot rule the home. So when you say a woman cannot rule the home, in what aspect a woman cannot rule the home? So guys, I'm waiting for you guys. Ladies, let's start talking, because this is about us. They said the only place we are valuable is in the kitchen, to watch clothes, iron the men's clothes, take care of the men's clothes, do everything for the men, take care of the kids, and so on and so forth. They said we have no right to rule the home, that this is what a woman should rule the home about, that in the beginning of the creation that God created woman to assist the man. So do you agree that the only place that we are good for is the kitchen, taking care of the children, taking care of the man? If you don't agree, please type in your own opinion and we are going to read it out. Or you can as well call on the WhatsApp number and we're going to listen to you on your own perspective of what you want to say. Because the young man said a lot of things. He said our place is to cook, clean, take care of the kids, take them to school, prepare them for church, take them to bed, replace the food stuff where we think it is needed in the home, and we have to wash, clean, iron the clothes of the men, make sure everything concerning administrative is okay in order for the man to proceed. So if you do not agree, please type on the screen or you call in on the number. And if you agree that that is what we are supposed to be doing, and it's either you say yes, you agree, no, you're not agreeing. So if you say yes, we're going to discuss the reason why yes. If you say no, we're also going to discuss the reason why no. We're going to discuss the reason why no in that aspect, because I have a lot to say and I have read a lot from my own understanding that I think that will be no. Okay. Patience, she's saying no, that she do not agree with that. So, okay. She's not agreeing that a woman should clean, cook, wash, whatever. That she refused that she's typing in and saying no, that she don't agree to that. So what is your take? Do you agree that the job of a woman is to take care of the husband, clean, wash, and so on? That this is the only part they have, that a woman does not rule the home, that is a man that rules the home. So I want to know in what area that a man rules the home, and I also want to know in what area women rules the home. So you can as well call in so that we can start the discussion as well. We can start the discussion as well tonight. So who rules the home? The men or the women? So you can as well call. For me, I'm going to continue. Okay, all right. Kardashians, she's saying that she do not think the women should be, women's place should only be in the kitchen. So Kardashians is not thinking that the woman's place should also be in the kitchen. Women can do both. All right. So Patience is saying women can do both. Women can work. Women can also take care of the chores. That is what Patience is saying. That women can work and women can also take care of the chores. And Kardashian, she's saying she don't think that women's place should only be in the kitchen. Women's place shouldn't only be in the kitchen. So keep your text rolling and keep your call coming in, and we're going to find out why should it be the men that have to rule the home. Why should it be the men that have to rule the home? Someone wrote, he said, a woman cannot rule the home. It's a man that have to rule the home. He said it's a man that have to rule the home. That is for sure. That is what they are saying. I don't know. We are going to find out if it's a man that is ruling the home in the world that we are in now, or is the women that is calling the shots. Is it the men that are calling the shots, or is the women that are calling the shot? So keep it rolling. Of course, I'm gonna type Nicola. Good evening to you. How you doing? It's been a while. I hope you're okay. How is work? And I hope you're staying safe as well. Good evening to you. Welcome to TableTurn. So tonight, like Patient is saying that women can do both. Women can work and as well also take care of the house chores. Women can work and also take care of the house chores, as in cooking. I'm going to count it again because it's what the brother said. I'm saying taking care of the kids, cooking every meals in the house, which is breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then serve your husband. You can serve him as well sexually. You don't have rights to say you're tired. You can serve your husband sexually and make sure that he is comfortable. So after 8 hours of job, you still coming home to still have another 4 or 5 hours extra. So that's about 12 hours extra that you are doing each day. 12-hour extra that you are doing each day. So you're going to iron the kids' clothes, make the clothes clear for school if they have school, not during the holiday period. Make sure it's ready. Make sure your husband's food is ready. Make sure everything is prepared. All right. Nicola is saying, there ain't difference between woman or man. Both must take care of the kids, house, and work. And both, they serve each other. All right. She is saying that the both should serve each other. Do you agree with that? But this young man does not agree. He said the woman should do only these things. And he said that the only place where the woman is allowed to speak, let me put it that way, the only place that the woman is allowed to speak is she can give the man an advice on administrative work in the house. For example, maybe to say, okay, some assistance or maybe an idea. She can initiate an idea to the man, and then for this reason, then she can speak. But for the rest, she have to take the kids to school, clean them up, wash them, whatever. You are ladies, for those of you who have kids, you know the responsibility of having children. And outside that, you still have to give your husband emotional attention. You still have to give him emotional attention, sexual satisfaction. You still have to give him sexual satisfaction and so on and so forth, what he needs. All right. Yes. Patience is saying, yes, it was before now. Women can do much better than men. All right. Now the table is getting hot. Patient is saying, yes, it was before now that women can do better than men. Men, do you agree that women can do better than you guys? And Patient, I would like you to say, for example, just give us an example in what aspect you mean that women can do. Hello? Before now, women can do much better than men. All right. Now hello? Hello, yeah, can you hear me? Can you reduce your television a little bit? Yes. Sorry, it's a mistake. It's the wrong number, sorry. Men can do better than men. Men, do you agree? All right. So, Patience, can you give a little bit of an example when you say men can do better, women can do much better than men. if you can maybe give us one example so that we can discuss on that aspect if women really can do better than men. For me personally, I think society has forced women into working. Society has forced us into working, most especially the part of the world we are in here. As a woman, you have to be a woman of substance, dignity, and make sure you come up for yourself. And I think in that aspect, we are probably maybe misunderstanding some certain things. And there where we will need some answers and some stuff to this. I'm not going to be taking much of our time tonight. Like we said, this program is at least 1 hour 30 minutes. 1 hour 30 minutes. So you can type in and you can call in as well to give your own opinion on how you think if it's women that rules the home. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, this is calling from the UK.
All right, we're listening.
To my own point, I would like to contribute concerning what you are discussing.
Yes.
Again, relationship is based on the foundation.
Okay.
It depends how you build the foundation, how you started the foundation.
Okay.
So if you're in a relationship, and for example, if you are married,
yes,
and sometimes in some houses, some homes, you see that the woman is doing the home chores, that's everything, like cooking and cleaning,
yes,
and taking care of the kids if they have kids.
yes,
That is something maybe they decided, okay, the man is the one that comes home with the money.
yes,
So the husband goes out to work and brings him money.
yes,
So maybe the husband can help, but not at all. Not sometimes yes, sometimes no. It depends how they sit together and put heads together and work things out.
okay.
For example, for me, my husband used to play football.
Okay.
He was I can say the breadwinner of the house.
Okay.
So he goes training like in the morning and evening. So there is no way that I can sit and ask him to come and help me to do home chores when I have nothing doing.
Yes.
Like, okay, I have something doing, but it's just the kids.
Okay.
That I have to take care of, like take them to school activities or extra activities.
Yes.
So for me, my own opinion is it depends how the foundation is built. If the foundation, the starting of how the relationship is built, that's my own opinion.
Okay.
Some people, you see, men even go out to work and come in again and help wife, and they are happy. They live happily without no problem.
Yes.
Sometimes again, the woman works, the husband also goes to work, and they have like 2, 3 kids. They come home together, and the woman goes to the kitchen, prepare food, while the man maybe is in the bathroom taking and giving the shower to the kids. So it depends. For my own opinion, it can be balanced.
Okay. Let me ask you a quick question. I want to ask you a quick question. You said your husband is a footballer and he goes to training and stuff. I just want to ask you a very quick question. By so doing, when he comes home, does he prepare his meal himself or you prepare the meal for him?
No, I will not let him prepare the meal. That's why I said it depends on the foundation.
Okay.
I will not let him because I can see that he's tired. You can see sometimes we have to look at things and read things. Work as a team. Yeah. For me, I cannot see him come from playing football the way he's tired and come home, sit and leave him to go to the kitchen to make food. Okay. I cannot do that. But some women can. And some men are also okay with it. They don't mind because that is how their
The
own
foundation is
built
laid
from the beginning.
Yes.
Yes, you understand. So
yes.
it depends. It depends. It depends. But I don't think the woman's job should only be in the kitchen.
Okay.
Some yes, but not all. It depends.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your. God bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Bye. 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 All right. Like we have heard, our sister just calling, and she said that it depends on the foundation of the relationship, on who rules the home. Personally, for her, she's not going to allow her husband to come home to do things because she knows the nature of her husband's job, because her husband go out to look for the money. All right, I just want to take a quick look to what Patience just wrote. Okay. Nikolai, first of all, before what Patience wrote, let me read what Nikolai wrote. She said, we do not have to talk about man or woman. We are the same in the relationship. All right. We are all the same in the relationship for sure. Patience said, nowadays, most of the men, let me put it in between, most of the men, or nowadays, most of them are sitting home than the women. Okay. Nowadays, most of the men, let me help you to complete the statement. Most of the men are sitting down at home than the women. The women are working at the same time, taking care of the home. It is a big problem, right? How can a woman is still come, like they said, to the foundation? Circumstances can make some certain things to happen, yes. But for how long? Because I have a lot of things here to say, but I want you guys to be flowing in with the text and with the calling so that we can discuss this issue. It's really a big issue in our society today that some women have lost it. Some women have really lost it. But some are still taking their cool to try to find out why is this. There are some women out there who really want a good relationship. Like I said there are some elements that are really important in every relationship. Emotional element is very important. The guide is very important in aspect of sexuality. The humility is very important. Patience and forgiveness is also important. Time is important. Honesty and trust is important. I'm just counting because we're not going to finish the topic tonight. We're going to talk about it next week as well. But guys, I just want the text to keep rolling and let's begin to discuss some things. All right. They said our place is only fit in the kitchen. And our lovely sister just calling and said, no, it is not true. All right. Susan Amira is saying that the women has to be submissive to their husband. The man is the head of the house. Sometimes the man can help out. Okay. She said, women, we need to be submissive to our husband. And that the man is the head of the house. And sometimes the man can help. And our brother is saying he just want to say special. I just want to say Solomon Madubike is saying I just want to say a big thank you to all the family of TableTurn DDK. God bless you. I so much appreciate for the financial support. God bless you too, my brother. Just manage it and the Lord will continue to bless you and may He continue to strengthen you this time around It is not an easy time, but we are glad that we could be able to help. We could be able to extend our hands to reach out for such a time like this. All right. Thank you also for appreciating us, but we give the most thanks to the Most High because it's him alone. And Baba God, not be man. Okay. So we give him all the praise, we give him all the thanks. Okay. Thank you also for really appreciating us, and God bless you. Okay. So they said man is the head because we should be submissive. Do you agree that we should be submissive? Or in some certain extents, you have to be submissive. So ladies, I love the platform tonight. It keep rolling. Excuse me. Excuse me. So I keep rolling tonight. So they said the women's place should be in the kitchen alone. So we should be very submissive. And if you agree to that, you can type. If you agree to that, patient, stop laughing at me. It can happen. Excuse me, guys. All right. Let's get back to where we are. So, ladies, they said our place is only in the kitchen. And patient said earlier that most men lately are sitting more at home and the women are going to do the job. So, why are the women doing the job? Why are the women doing the job and the men is sitting? What has changed? What have changed that now women are the one now standing tall, women are the one now walking, women are the one now doing things? Why is that? Why is it that now is women? You know, before is the men. You say, okay, there was an incident that happened a few days ago. I went into a shop and there was this young pretty lady. She walked in there. I don't know if I would say it's inferiority complex or something, or she was intimidated maybe because of the people she saw there, you know. And she walked into the shop and something just changed. And you know, it's really intriguing because it's about the program that I'm teaching, and that was the situation that just happened. The lady just took a bag and gave to the boyfriend, I believe, and gave to the boyfriend, was like trying to, take and then pay. Because we all there, we were speaking Dutch and she was speaking English, you understand? So probably maybe she thinks we didn't understand or something, I don't know. So she gave the money to the man, or gave her bag to the man, that the guy should take the money from the bag and the guy should pay for the stuff. And, you know, and at a moment I was like, well, why would you even do that? Because she just humiliated the young man before all the other ladies who were standing there. Because she could at least, if you know you're going to the shop with the man and you know the man do not have any money, you could at least do that do that at home. Please, ladies, just do that at home. Give him what he wants, or say, okay, honey, we're going to shop. You know, I'm the one who is financially buoyant. And as we are going to the shop, you're going to pay for these things, and you can give him the money at home without nobody seeing. But bringing him to the public, full of women and other people there, you giving him money to say pay, that does not show sign of respect at all to your fiancé or to your boyfriend or to whatever. And if you have that kind of if you have that kind of attitude, please change for the better. You could do things very privately and let him know that this is what is worth and this is what it is, and try to come to an understanding. In every relationship, communication is very important. Communication is very important. Like this element that I said to you guys now, we are not going to discuss it tonight. We're going to talk about it next week. We're going to talk about it next week. As you all know, we're going to talk about the elements next week. But tonight, I really want to know from the ladies. Some said we are not supposed to be in the kitchen. Some say no, please. Some say we should support. Some say we should respect the men because the men should be respected. So, ladies, do you agree to that? The man is the head of the house. He brings the money to the house. So he should be respected. No matter how tired you are, you should be ready for the man anytime, any day. In respect of Jangolova, should be ready for him. Okay? You want to Jangolo or Sangolo or how you call it. So it's one of those things. So no matter how tired you are, you should be submissive to your husband. You should be submissive to your husband. So ladies, I'm still waiting for you guys to type in as well or call in. You can call in on the Leica number. You can call in on the WhatsApp number. This is about us, ladies. It's about us. Tonight is about us. Who rules the home? Who rules the home? Who rules the home? And there's also something that says you should be sexually daily active or sexually daily motivated to your husband. When you talk about submissive, in all aspects you have to be submissive. So you should be sexually daily devoted to your husband. It also requires self-discipline and awareness. It requires that self-discipline on how you want to be sexually daily devoted to your husband. There are many ways that you can be sexually daily devoted to your husband. When you talk about submissive is a whole lot of things in it. But for the men, this come in the first place. There are some women, they believe that when they earn more than the man have no right to speak. Who dares you to speak when she is speaking? There are some women like that. And reason why, like our sister who calling said, that because the foundation is not properly laid. And there are also some foundations that are properly laid that some people, they love to be bossy. They want to be bossy, most especially when it comes to women. Most especially when it comes to women. So guys, I'm still waiting for your call and call in. Let's do this and let's see what we're gonna have tonight. All right. You don't need to text me. You just have to call in. Please call in. No. You have to call in. This person just have to call in. No, I'm not. No. You have to call in. Let the person call in. You call in or you type on the platform. Please do not text me on the WhatsApp. Type on the platform. It will really be nice if you do so. Type on the platform. All right, guys, I'm still waiting. This has to do with women. Like I said, the guidance also in every relationship is very important. You also have to be sexually daily devoted to your husband, to your boyfriend, to your fiancé. It requires self-discipline and awareness. It requires self-discipline and awareness. Please, ladies, I'm begging us. Please, including myself, I'm begging us. Please, do not refuse. I repeat, even if you are tired, just try to shine your eye and do it the way it's supposed to be. Do not refuse your husband. Don't refuse him, please. Don't refuse him. Just be devoted, okay? And when you are being devoted, you should put your whole body, your eyes, your heart, and make a compromise. When you are tired, just make that compromise. Don't deny him that thing that he needed at that time. Good evening, Gladys, Iyamu, you're welcome. Don't deny him. It's very important, because most women, we love to deny our husbands, boyfriend, fiancé, when the time that is when we want to ask for something. And when you keep doing so, no. And I believe I'm just gonna take only that for tonight, what I have given us. Don't say you are tired. You always have to be sexually daily devoted. Daily means every day. Every day you have to be daily motivated for your husband, daily motivated for him in any way. Even if you are tired, like I said, just try to give him that compromise. Give him that compromise and say, oh, and make sure your eyes are not looking when he's talking, you are angry, you are doing this. No, it is not, it's not necessary. So make sure that everything is in order. Please, let everything be in order in that aspect, okay? Let everything be in order in that aspect. And women, if you don't cook for your husband, try to learn how to cook. If you don't have cook, please go and look for. Let me use this to advise us as well. Don't allow any woman to put food on the table for your husband, your fiancé, your boyfriend, or whatever. Don't do that. You should be the only one that do that. There is power when a woman is preparing food for a man. This is very interesting. I'm going to ask the men on the platform. Now they are saying, what if your husband refuses you to have it with him? You have to force him. I'm sorry I have to say it. Yes. Why would he not? And if your husband is refusing you for not having that, then you should know that something as a woman is wrong with you. I'm sorry to say. Please excuse my language. I'm sorry to say that. As a woman, you always have to be sexually daily devoted to your husband. And that means in all round. You cannot be going to ask your husband for coming to Jangolova. Let me use that language so that YouTube is not going to kick us off. When you are going to Jangolova with your yori yori, you are going to Jangolova with your yori yori, you are wearing a Baba Sala. No, It doesn't work like that. You tie everywhere, you go into bed, you wear jeans. Are you going to Ekomoko? What is happening? You are going to lie down in the bed, you are going to wear jeans. By the time the man finish the jeans, wahala is something have happened. So, as a woman, if the man is refusing to have it with you as well, then something is wrong. Then you should check which area you are not being sexy enough. Is it your hair? Is it your clothing? Sometimes we have to ask questions. We have to ask the man questions. Yeah, we have to ask questions. When you are having your jangolova and they ask you a question, you ask him a question. Are you enjoying it? It's not only have to be from the side of the man, it's both ways. Are you enjoying it? Are you okay? Do you like the way I touch you? Should I touch you here? Try to find the sensitive part of that man. So as you as a woman, you have a part that when they touch you, they call it mumu button. When they touch your mumu button, your eye begin to like, you understand me? But so you too, you have to try to find the mumu button of that man that makes him to fall on you, So is always, because someone is saying that women, we should be submissive. We should be submissive. So I was talking about, yes, we should be submissive because men are the head of the house. And I mean submissive in every way. There was someone that just sent me a message on WhatsApp that I said he has to call in, that I don't want to read the message. But I'm going to take a few things from what he just said. From what he said is, he is saying also that women, we have some attitude, like him, when he's talking, he doesn't like women to interrupt him when he's talking. When he talks, he doesn't like women to interrupt him. But for us who are the modern days, we will say, this is modern days, not olden days. But I remember when I was growing up in presence of my grandma and my grandpa, and when they are talking, you see, the women, they wait. It is only when they call them to speak, they speak. It is only when they call them. I think I find something like that also as well in the Bible, that I was asking a question about it and said, women are not ought to speak only when they are ought to speak. They don't speak when their husband have to speak. But that has to do in the church. They said they don't speak when their husband have to speak. So I was like trying to compare. Could it be that these the olden days of grandma and grandpa, could it be that this is the law that they are taking? When you see where men are speaking lately, women just want to rush in and start having the conversation. You don't know what they are talking about. So what are you going to talk about? Okay, let's come back to that was what the guy sent to me. Him personally, he loves when woman keep quiet when he's talking. Only when he calls a woman to speak, that is when the woman have right to speak. Wow, very interesting. But I want him to call him. I know he's sending me the message on WhatsApp because he didn't want to call him because he don't want people to eat him raw. So, because how can you say you don't like woman to talk until you finish talking? Of course, when you are explaining something, I will listen. But if it's my time to speak, I'll just tell you, excuse me, in a polite way for me to speak. We are still on the topic. We are discussing the topic, who rules the home? So guys, let the typing keep coming in. We just have some few minutes left. So let the typing keep coming in. Who rules the home? For you, who do you think rules the home? As a woman, do you think you have the power? Do you think you have the authority? Do you think you have the ability to rule the home? We want to know who rules the home for you as a woman. Who rules the home? Who rules your home? Who rules your home? And I was saying something before. I said women who are in a relationship. Could be marriage. You could be engaged, about to get married. You could be in serious relationship. There is something that is very important to a man. His stomach. A man's stomach is very dear to him. I think after his mother, the stomach is very important. Good evening, Prophet Hope Banks. Good evening to you, sir. You're welcome. So, the man's stomach is very, very important to him. And I was advising us that as a woman, no, hold on. Hello. Good evening. We're listening to you.
How are you?
I'm okay.
We are fine.
I'm good.
I just want to contribute, or rather chip in, to this topic we are having at hand.
Yes.
I have heard from so many people, like the last one you read, that the woman, he doesn't like when he's being interrupted when he's talking.
The man.
The man, yeah, the man said.
Yes.
But it depends on the situation. Because the woman is not a mad woman that she will just come in and jump into conclusion or jump into. I think before she must have come in to interrupt. Maybe the husband, maybe there is something that they are discussing that the husband is not speaking well, and she is there to hard up, to cover up for the husband. She might come in, say, honey, it's not so. This is what happened. Then, and interrupt that
conversation. Yeah.
That is one. That is, I don't see it as interruption, because this is our home. And she is trying to defend the man, that is the husband. And the other one is about the ladies, saying that the ladies belong to the kitchen. And it depends.
Yes.
One understand it, because women, first, the man goes to marry his wife. The man is the head of the house.
Okay.
He goes and look for his wife, and he got his wife. He is the head, and he went searching, and he found one.
Okay.
So he is the head of the house.
Okay.
Give the man the right to abuse the privilege given to him as the head of the family, that he cannot go to as wife or take care of their babies when they want to go, before make breakfast for the woman in the morning. This thing is very broad.
Of course, it's broad.
For me, the man is the head of the family, but parties understanding, believe me, they can make a perfect home. Perfect home that they will live together and everything will be fine.
But sir, sorry, I didn't cut you off. The question here is who rules the home? Who rules the home? Some said the woman's place. Sorry? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, now we are hearing you, please.
Okay, go
on. Some said the woman's place is only in the kitchen, taking care of the kids and so on and so forth. And now you are saying it's the man that is the head of the house. And also someone also typed on the screen and said, women, we should be submissive to our husband because they are the head of the house. Yes, and there is a lady also that typed in there and said that lately the men sit down and allow the women to do the job. And in that aspect, that was why, when she said that, that was why the young man sent the message and said, personally, when he is talking, he prefers the lady or his wife not to talk and until he finished talking. And you have explained that part as well. But for your own perspective, I want to ask, is it the man that rules the home or the woman?
It's the man.
Okay.
It's the man.
Okay.
And the man brings this character in there to let the woman feel that he is not the superior and they are at home.
Okay.
Equal. But when we come to ask, when we come to the topic, who rules the home is the man.
Okay.
But it depends on the way you treat your wife or you make her feel at home that will give her the confidence to feel at home always when you are there for her.
Okay.
But some men, I have a friend who said he's a sheep. He doesn't go to the kitchen. The wife must bring water to the parlor, to the living room for him to wash his hand and eat. And I tell you, those kind of, most marriages like that, that you maltreat the woman, 70% is breakup. Because it's like you are pushing the woman to the wall. Yeah, she will be like, wow, I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore.
But in a situation where the woman
in America, at times, we don't know what the women.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, we're listening.
Yeah, like, for example, there are so many stories out there, America, precisely. Like, a woman just, we don't really know what is going on. We only heard the guy out, or the guy left the home, he came back with a pistol and shot the lady because the lady or a nurse, she's earning more money, you want to maltreat him. Do we really find out what this man have been doing?
Jesus Christ. Wow. Sir, I want to read something here. Somebody is saying, as a man of God, if his wife refuse, okay, as a man of God, that a man, his wife refuse him to enter Jerusalem, the happy home of a man, 1 year and 7 months, he has not songolo, he has not entered Jerusalem. Her reason, she said, when the man was unbeliever. Wow, this is interesting. When the man, sir, hold on with me, sir, please. I'm reading so that you can also add your contribution.
No problem.
Then he said, her reason, she said, when the man was an unbeliever, he was rough with ladies, a little bit, but now that he has become a believer, she planned for a revenge. Is it good for the woman to treat her husband in that manner? Please, TableTurn, everybody, you have to help me here on this one. I'm not the only one who is going to talk on this. 1 year, 7 months. The man have not entered Jerusalem, neither crossed River Jordan. So we have a problem. So, sir, let me allow you, because there's a caller on the line. Let me allow him to talk on this. And her reason, she says she's giving revenge. So who is ruling the home at this moment in such issue?
First, I will start by the man, like what you read was rough with her then, and now the
No. The man was unbeliever then. And when the man was an unbeliever, he had girlfriends or girls upon girls, right? A little bit, you know when he was in the world. Now the man become born again, and I believe that maybe in that relationship, he definitely picked his wife, I think. And for 1 year, 7 months, the wife have refused him sex now that he is a man of God.
Okay, I understand. And now she refused to allow the man to take Holy Communion.
Yes, for 1 year, 7 months. So now they are asking TableTurn, and a reason she said is because she needs a revenge. Is it good for the woman to treat her husband in that manner?
It's not good.
So what?
It's not good. If the man was in the street then and he picked her as his wife, now he's a born again, and she said to revenge. How does she want to revenge? By going out and start sleeping with men. That should be her revenge. Or this one that the man has not taken Holy Communion for 1 year, 7 months. We should find out the kind of revenge she's saying, because I don't see anything that she wants to do that is more than this. Because the man is a believer now, and now for 1 year, 7 months, she did not allow the man to cross the bridge of furniture. This is not good. This is not good. So what I'm going to say to her, she should temper justice with mercy. Allow the man cross the River Jordan.
And if the man is not crossing River Jordan, because the man now, I believe, since the man is a believer, so what is going to happen?
Or you mean if the man is seeing somebody outside or what?
The man is not seeing somebody outside. It's the lady that is saying she's taking revenge, and she has denied the man Jerusalem for 1 year, 7 months.
It's not hard now. You cannot stay with me at home and say 1 year, 7 months. The man should tell her packing now. It's not the first time we see men.
But the man is a believer. The man is a believer. You know, this believing thing is problem, eh?
He should send her packing, or he should send her packing. How can they call? Okay, now we go back to tradition, or they call family meeting and say, I've not allowed my man to take Holy Communion for 1 year, 7 months. What is our parents going to tell her? There is nothing to talk about this. She should just stay at that home and start giving that man Holy Communion. If you want to give him twice daily, you can give the man twice daily.
Yes. I'm in support of that. Okay.
Yeah, because it's not fair what she's doing. The man was in the street, friending so many different girls,
and he picked you out.
He picked you. Now you are telling you say you want to pay back. Why didn't you pay back before you get married to you? No, that woman head need to examine.
And I think TableTurn we're gonna examine her anyway, because this one.
TableTurn need to treat that case personally.
Yeah, we will treat it personally. We will treat it personally.
Yeah, this question should not interrupt our man and woman who rules the head.
Yes, so yes. We are going personally. This question that is asked, we are going to treat it on TableTurn. 1 year, 7 months, no Jerusalem. That will be the title. 1 year, 7 months, no Jerusalem. So,
okay.
We're gonna talk about that. So, sir, I'm listening to you. Sorry, I just take a quick shot at that. 1 year, 7 months, no Jerusalem.
The truth is, it's understanding that covers everything at home.
Okay.
The foundation, the understanding. The foundation might not be the real thing too, because some people, they might just pick a wife randomly by their family members and say you are getting married to this lady. They don't know each other. But when they come together, the understanding, how they start loving each other from there. There is a way a woman will treat you, you will feel her. There is a way a man will treat you, you will be like, this is my honey. I don't see anything, but the bottom line is the man is the head of the family.
Okay. Ladies,
thank you so much.
They said the man is the head of the family. Do we agree?
Oh, you people, this is my opinion, but that is the truth. If you look at it,
no, deeply according to biblical part, yes, it is. But in the society we are in today, there are some certain words I'm not permitted to use because of you.
Yeah, in the society as well, the men is the only thing you will see is when, like the other lady said, the men are sitting at home and while the women are working. I don't know the kind of man that is sitting at home while his wife is going to work, but there must be something wrong somewhere. Maybe he lost his job.
Hold on, sir. We have an incoming call, sir. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good evening. We're listening. The line is not connecting anyway. Sir, the truth is, there are people that, not people, women who are in this society now we are living in, that they think they are the head because their salary is a little bit higher than their husband.
No, those women are sick people. If you think because of your salary makes you head of the house, you are sick.
And they are the one calling the shots. They are the one making decisions. So that's why we are discussing this issue.
It doesn't matter. Even though your salary is 1 million, why mine is 100,000? It doesn't matter. As long as we get married to each other, it's the understanding at home that matters. It doesn't matter who is bringing the large sum of amount at the end of the month. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
That is the fact.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for your time. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Bless you.
All right, guys. You heard that. They said it's the man that rules the home. Let me try to call the person that just calling because incoming call will see still on. So that is it. As for that question that was asked, we're gonna treat. Hello. I don't know why it's not connecting anyway. So the truth of the issue is, all right. This question that is being asked, I believe that TableTurn, we're gonna teach that outside this. She said the man told her while he was in the world that is under the. We're gonna treat it. The man runs the home while the woman rules the house. Our prophet is saying that the man runs the home and the woman rules the house. The man runs the home and the woman rules the house. That is what he is saying. Okay, the man runs the home and the woman rules the house. Ladies, this is about us. They are saying our place is that we should be alone in the kitchen. And I expect more ladies to speak on this issue. Is your place in the kitchen? Are you submissive to your husband? Are you sure you are on the right track with your husband? Are you sure you are on the right track with your husband? Are you sure you are sexually devoted to him daily? Are you sure you are doing that? These are questions that ought to be asked. Yes, these are questions that ought to be asked. Okay. And there was an incoming call, and the call was fluctuating. So, and our prophet is saying, is the man that runs the home while the woman rules the house. Our sister called, a lot have been said tonight, and they give the men the credits. The men own the credits that they are the head of the man. They go and they find a wife and they bring their wife home. They are the heads of the woman. Before eternity stepped into time, during the time of creation, God created man, and he created a helpmate to the woman. That was what the woman is, an helpmate to the man. So woman is supposed to help their husband. No matter the circumstances, they have to support them in any condition, in any situation they find themselves. Women are supposed to support their husband. Like as I was saying before in the beginning, when the incoming call came in, I said, as a woman, if you are in a relationship, in a courtship, in whatever relationship you are in, please. All right. And prophet is still saying that the man formed the home and the woman managed the home. That is true. If you are in a courtship relationship, you are in it. I was trying to give an advice to us. I said, women, a man does not play with his stomach. And when you are making food for your husband or your boyfriend or your fiancé, you should be the only one that does it. When a woman, you see, there is, anyway, we're going to talk about it next week. I'm not going to talk about it this week. I'm going to talk about it next week when we are concluding this topic, who rules the home. I'm going to talk about that next week. And I hope that you guys have taken a lot in for tonight. And like I said, on the 11th of August, we are coming back with the topic, if homosexuality is in the blood. I just want to use this opportunity to say thank you to you guys who made it to be on the platform tonight on this topic, who rules the home. While we will be talking about if homosexuality is in the blood, we will be having no any other person than Bishop Robert Okwaba, who will be joining us from Enugu State. Enugu is where I work, where I grew up, and where I schooled before coming to Europe. So it will be very interesting to have somebody back home from the city we all lived before we moved to our various futures. So we will be discussing that topic. For tonight, I'm going to call my leave for tonight. And I believe that we are going to dissect what we've just learned tonight. And next week, we'll meet again on this platform. Same time, same place next week, TableTurn. I just want to thank everybody. I want to thank for those who are busy with the lighting and make sure that we have good connections. I just want to say thank you to them, and I appreciate you guys. As you can see, there's a lot that we have been busy with. Our PayPal is on the line. Our YouTube channel is also available. Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel and make sure that if the Lord blesses your heart to support the foundation, please do not hesitate to do so, because we are also trying to reach out to people who need our help. It's a baby platform, and we are trying to give it the best that we can. And as you support us, may the Lord continue to bless you as well. In any way that you think that we should upgrade our platform, please do not hesitate to leave a comment in the comment box, and we will get back to you. As you can see, we are really busy on this platform, and may the Lord continue to strengthen those who are behind and also who made me the front speaker, to be the voice for the voiceless, to speak where they have no voice to speak. I just want to say thank you once more to my management team. Just want to say thank you to you all. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your encouragement. And I also want to use this opportunity to thank those who are praying for me. Those who are praying for me, I say special thanks to you all. And may the Lord continue to give you strength for you to be able to remember me in prayer. It is not easy. Thank you very much. Whatever your heart desire is, the Lord is going to grant it to you. And I believe we're going to take our leave here tonight. Next week, we'll be talking about the guidelines, the humility, the patience and forgiveness. We'll be talking about the time, the honesty and trust, the communication, the selflessness, and the commitment in the relationship. How to make your relationship better. Indeed, it is a broad topic, but we're going to conclude it next week. Until I come your way next week again, I remain your humble host, Dedeke. And please stay safe. For those of you who are in the environment of Belgium, stay safe, because we pray that there shouldn't be any lockdown, but some areas have been locked down. Please stay safe. Make sure you use your mask. Make sure you wash your hands and do all the necessary things you ought to do. And I will say good night to you all till we meet again next week. And please, ladies, prepare yourself for this topic, because it is an intriguing topic that says who rules the home. All right. So we're going to find out what are the place of the men in the house next week. Tonight we really talk about the women, and they said the women are the head of the home. God bless you till I come your way again. I love you with the love of Christ, and have a productive week ahead of you. Good night and have a blessed night.